Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite some time since we last did a sit down video, but that's what it's going to be today. As you can see, I'm back in my childhood home. This is a bookshelf that I have in my childhood bedroom, basically in my parents' place. And I've come back to Guwahati for some days, and so I thought I would share with you the whole process as I unpack the books that I've brought from Delhi. So what I do, basically, just to give you a gist, is that I, whenever I come back home, I bring at least a few books that I've already read from Delhi to Guwahati, so that I can keep the read books back in the shelf and then take some unread books with me to Delhi. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I hope you enjoy this video. I don't think I'll take up more time than this for the intro, but I'm Nika. If you're new, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. So that's what we are going to be doing today, and without further ado, let's start. I'll show you all the books that I've brought with me from Delhi, and it's actually this really huge bag which I'm not sure I'll be able to lift with one hand, but okay, it's this whole bag, really huge. I think this is easily 20 plus kgs. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Before I put them on my shelf, I'm just going to give you a gist in a couple of sentences about what I thought about these books, and yeah, that's that. Right, so I have just put all the books in whatsoever order in the bag. So when I'm sharing them with you, there is no particular order. Like, it's not like I like this more ascending order, descending order, whatever. The genres are mixed, everything is mixed. I was just trying to make sure that I packed in a way that ensures I'm able to bring the max number of books. So without any further ado, um, I have King of Envy by Anna Huang. This is book 5 in the Kings of Sin series. This in this book we basically follow Vuk Markovic and what's her name? And her name is Ayana. She's a supermodel, and he's kind of a billionaire. Has his alcohol industry romance. I enjoyed it. Now I'm a person who enjoys mindless romance sometimes, so that is what this book was. If you want your romances to be within the realm of literary fiction, this is not for you. But if you want something very light, just to pass your time before you, let's say, go to sleep every night, something light, then this is an enjoyable series. There are a lot of problematic things also, but like I said, with pure romances, I read them just for the heck of it, so I don't critically analyze them. So that's that. Then I also read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. This is book 1 in the whole Emily Wilde series. It's about this scholar, and she is trying to do research on fairies. It's a fantasy book, but it reads a lot like kind of historical fiction also. So this is really, really good. It's set in, let's see, 1900s, I think. It's set in 1909. So 1798 romantic, so Victorian, 1837 to 1901, just after the Victorian age. So it was quite interesting. I really enjoyed it. It was fun also getting to read about fairies and adventures and small town interactions. There's also a bit of romance, really enjoyable. I am definitely going to read book 2. This was also a gift from a dear colleague of mine, so many, many thanks to him. Then I have graphic novel The Hotel at the End of the World by Parishmita Singh. This is a graphic novel set in Northeast. Really, really enjoyed it, and I would recommend. Now, many of these books I have read and reviewed before, and so I'll try to link all the previous monthly wrap-up videos within this video, so that you can go over them and listen to my thoughts in detail, because some of these books I've read quite some time ago, so I don't have like the perfect memory of how I felt about them and so on. So that's that. Then I also have Rouge by Mona Awad. This is a fantastic kind of dark speculative fiction book which explores the obsession with beauty, self improvement, and it also deals a lot with mother daughter relationships, and so on, self image issues, and so on. But all of these have been kind of given a speculative fiction veil, through which the author is writing the story, these topics. Really enjoyable. I loved the dreamy, whimsical writing style, so would definitely recommend. It's quite big though. So yeah. By the way, Mona Awad is the author of Bunny, which I really enjoyed, and the sequel of Bunny is also coming out very soon, I think. So then we have one of my best books of this year, Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. This is a collection of stories about around 10 or 15 different women and their experiences, the female experience across time. So something somewhere as far as 1905 to, let's say, present day 2017 and so on. Um, I think this was really, really good and brilliant, and the way all of these women's stories are connected towards the end, done very well. Would definitely recommend. I think I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. Then we have another graphic novel, that is Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. This is a graphic novel, but it's more so kind of an autobiography. So we follow Marjane Satrapi and her life in Iran, and considering the situation that's going on with Israel Iran right now, I think this is a pertinent book and one that shows how religious fundamentalism can really push back a country. Um, yeah, really, really good. I first read Embroideries by this author, Marjane Satrapi, loved it, and that is why I picked this one up. I'm telling you, read it, you will not regret it, you'll love it. If you are thinking that graphic novels, comics is just for kids, this book is going to change that perspective, because it's a brainstorming. We see this character, not character, this author actually growing up. We see a lot of the political, social situation, economic situations of the country, so on. Brilliant book. Then we have a sci-fi book which is Illumine by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Now this is book one of the Illumine Files trilogy. It's kind of sci-fi. What happens is that we have these two main characters who live on a planet where illegal mining for some sort of ore is taking place by some entity. Another corporation finds out that, oh, this other corporation is doing it illegally and they are getting the ore, whereas we could have done the same. So what they do is that they attack the planet, and now these two people, they are basically not directly involved in the war, but they are more so kind of collateral, and they have been displaced now because their home planet has been attacked, and so on. Brings up a lot of important issues such as AI also. This book does that very well, and I would definitely recommend. And this book is also told in the form of media. So we have reports written by the war militant, not militants, like the generals and so on. We have a series of email chats that you can read, diagrams and so on. So it makes it very, very interesting. Then we have a romance. It is My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. I'm not sure. Really enjoyed this book. Like the title suggests, it's a guy who's a vampire and he thinks he needs to sublet his apartment. And so we have this girl who comes in. She lives in the apartment along with him, but they have two very drastic um, lives, like as in regards to the timeline. He wakes up at night, obviously she goes to sleep at night. I think it's been quite some time since I read it. Really enjoyed it, would recommend. Again, another fun mindless romance. I think there's also a sequel where we follow the other vampire, so basically this vampire's friend. That is also good. Then we have a dark academia book, The Cloisters by Katie Hayes. The Cloisters is basically another segment of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And in this book, we follow this. It's proper dark academia, although not set in school per se. She's a grad student, I think, and this is an internship, and they are all trying to discover new things and figure out new things as they do the internship. We have rivalries, we have got forbidden romances, kind of a bildungsroman as this girl grows and understands what she's capable of, and also there are some segments of these characters doing their study, their research, which I find very interesting in campus novels and in dark academia generally. So this was great. Okay. Then I have some series here, but I want to go over them serially. We have another graphic novel. This is Samnar 3 by Debasmita Dasgupta. It's set in Jammu and Kashmir and with the whole militancy situation here. Now it has become even more pertinent to read this because of the recent Pahalgam attack and what it entails for the people of the region with the tightening of security and everything. Really interesting book. This follows this girl called Kwab, who is an aspiring athlete, athlete. Um, yeah, an athlete, and basically how she wants to go ahead in life and all the struggles, hurdles she's facing, and so on. Really good. Then I also read Firdauslama by Shandana Minhas. It's a historical fiction set during the reign of Akbar, most probably, although he's not named, he's called the Great Mughal. I'm thinking it's Akbar, and it's we follow this group of four characters, and every one of them is like has this adventure that they have to go on. Although all four go along each other on their respective adventures. It's really fun. It's an adventure story, or rather adventure stories set in a historical fiction world. Really enjoyed it. Then I also finally read this classic, The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Really nice, really charming, and it gives you the basic life lessons in very simple children's language. Must read. Um, We also have the Restaurant of Lost Recipes by Hisashi Kashiwai. This one is basically a restaurant in which a father and daughter work, and people come to this restaurant to help them to help find out what that one food or what that one item that they ate years ago was, and the daughter of the owner, she helps in finding it out and all that. Really interesting, beautiful descriptions of food. Loved it. Since I love short stories, we have another one, Nails and Ice by Kaori Fujino. This one, oops, this one is a collection of two, or was it three? I think three short stories that are very weird, kind of speculative fiction. Really loved it, and it's creepy. It is really atmospheric. You love these stories if you, like I said, enjoy anything creepy. These are not speculative fiction, however, so there's no element of magic or speculation. It's all real stories, real feelings. But the way the author has written them really invokes that creepy, weird tension. Loved it. We are almost at the end. I have The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. In this book, we follow this girl who has just inherited billions. How many billions was it? Lots of billions, I forgot. After this billionaire dies, and she is now under a lot of scrutiny because the world wants to know why is this girl who is not at all related to this billionaire, why did she inherit all of it, and why did none of his family members inherit that money. Really interesting. This is a trilogy, but I think more and more books are coming out. Like we have a fourth and fifth book, and for this book, we also have the sequel, which is the Hawthorne Legacy. Now, I'll just say read the first book, then obviously read the next, because I can't give you any synopsis for the second book without you knowing the synopsis or even reading the first book. Then we have Agatha Christie's, a couple of Agatha Christie's. We have Perillet and House, and we also have Halloween Party. really great books, both of them. Enjoyed these. Now I have recently started wanting to read Agatha Christie books, Hercule Poirot books especially again. So these two books, I read them recently, loved them. Um, we have two more romances. Firstly, we have Collide by Bal Khabra, and we also have Spiral. Two romances set in the same world. Really, really enjoyed it. One is a hockey player and a ballerina. The other is a hockey player and a like student, sports psychologist basically. They are all set in college. They are not like adults as in navigating their own lives. They're in college kids. Enjoyable. I personally preferred Spiral. I enjoyed Spiral more than I did Collide. But like I said, fun romances. I actually have two more. We have Marriage for One by Ella Mace. Now, this is one of my favorite romances. It's a marriage of convenience between two people, Jack and Rose. What irony with the names. And it's kind of thick, but it's lovely. It's kind of a slow burn. Love it. And we also have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And honestly, now this may you may feel attacked when I say this, but although I do enjoy Emily Henry books when I read them, I forget about them promptly after. I have read almost all except the latest Emily Henry book, and when I look back, when I think of them, everything seems like the same, so I have no idea. I think this was about these two editors though. One is an editor, one is a cutthroat literary agent, and their romance. Mm, then we have Letters from the Jinja Shihoro stationery shop. It's about a stationery shop and different people who visit them, and how each item, let's say notebooks, pens, and so on, make them look back and kind of make some change in their life. This is along the same type of books that are coming out nowadays. We have Welcome to the Hunam Dong Bookshop, Restaurant of Lost Recipes, Lantern of Lost Memories. I think these are all kind of the same kind of books. So this was that, but I did enjoy this one. So then I have one sci-fi series. The first book is All Systems Red by Martha Wells, and book two is Artificial Condition. In this series, basically, we follow this robot called Murderbot who has gained consciousness, who's gotten sentient, and he can basically make his own decisions and everything. And his adventures, basically, its adventures rather. We also have adaptation that's come out or is coming out, any like Alexander Skarsgård, I think, with Apple TV. Really excited to watch it. Lastly, I have a romance fantasy series, Once Upon a Broken Heart, um, The Ballad of Never After, and A Curse for True Love. Now I binged these books, enjoyable, but I do have to say, thinking back, I have forgotten what the order was, because I do remember the story more or less, but the titles are so confusing. So basically, we follow this girl called Evangeline Fox, and she gets into this kind of, she's ensnared with the Prince of Hearts, and they have to go on an adventure to kind of undo what she's done with her wishing and all. So I think those were all. Yeah. So these are all the books that I've read and brought back with me from Delhi, so that I can keep them in my shelf, and I can fill this bag with more unread books that I can take with me to Delhi this time. So yeah, let's put all of these books on my shelves now. So this is my shelf, and these are all the books that, it's all messy, but these are all the books that I've brought back with me, and now I'm going to put them all back in the respective shelf space. Now just want to let you know that I organize my books according to genre, so yeah.
Don't second guess, we live in the moment, 'cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. Live in the moment, 'cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. So come a little closer, but don't hold your breath. Silence in the background, violence in your eyes now.
Remember that time you gave your heart to me. Remember that time when life was like a dream.
You know what I know. You know what I know. I need to hold you close to me, to me, to me, to me, yeah. Life is a game that we play. I won't get away. We can find a safe place
Within our company, within our company, within our company. So come closer to me. Come a little closer.
How long can you hold until your breath falls? It's been too long now. I think that I'll want to second guess you, I second guess me, I second guess them. Don't second guess me.
So come a little closer.
I need an intervention, divine intervention, you know. Only in my crucial moments do they pay attention carefully. The shadows of my past welcome me again with a smile. But something deep within, something new, lets me emerge from my cocoon. I only have what's right in front of me.